Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Full Stack Adda. In today's video, we are going to learn about operators in JavaScript. We have assignment operators, comparison operators, arithmetic operators, logical operators, and bitwise operators. I will try to explain these operators with sample examples to understand better. First, assignment operator. We already know how to declare a variable. So we can declare a variable with the let keyword, var keyword, or const keyword. So just with the let keyword, I'm just declaring a variable x. Now I want to assign a variable to this one. I want to assign a value to this one. How can I do it? X, we use equal t operator. X equal to 10, and we can print with console.log. So this equality operator is used to assign a value to a variable. So you can see 10 in the output. And another set, comparison operators. First we will discuss about double equal to. Okay, here you have variable 10 and we take another variable y with value 20. Now I want to compare these two variable values. What I can do, x double equal to y. So what it returns is, if these two variables contains same values, it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Now are having different values, we get output as false. If I change y value also to 10 and run again, we get the output as true. For this purpose, same, we can also use the triple equal to. It also works the same way. If both variable values are same, it returns true. Otherwise, if values are different, it returns false. So now different, both are false. Now what is the difference between these two operators, double equal to and triple equal to? I would like to show you with an example. Okay, now here I have x equal to 10, and in the here I will take y equal to 10 but in the form of string, and here I will treat this as a x double equal to y, and same I will print, I will compare again using the triple equal to. So this double equal to, what it does is, so first it will convert these two types into same type, string to number, and then perform the comparison of the original values. So this double equal to returns true. What triple equal to does is, it will first check the type of these two variables. X type is number, y type is string. Types are different, so without checking the values of these variables, triple equal to directly returns the false. So let me run it. First one returns true, second one returns false. So you know, now this is the difference between double equal to and triple equal to. Triple equal to performs the strict equality comparison, whereas double equal to, it will first try to convert the variables into same type and perform the comparison on the actual values. So this is the very common interview question. What is the difference between double equal to and triple equal to? And as per the coding standards, we always prefer to use triple equal to. For this reverse operation, not equal to, so we can just put the, for the first double equal to, not version is just to remove one equal to operator and put the not symbol, And for this triple equal to, just remove one and put the not symbol. It will just check whether x not equal to y. So first one returns false and second one returns true. It will return whether the x is not equal to y or not. And greater than symbol. So let me take y value 20 and x value 30. So this greater than symbol is just used to check one variable value is greater than the other. Here x greater than y. If I run, I get the output true because x value is greater than y. If x value is less than y, then we get the output as false. We can also use another version, greater than or equal to. If I run, we get the output as true only because x value is greater than y value. And we can use less than operator to check x value is less than the y value. If I run output, I get the output as false. Why? Because x value is greater than the y value. If I change to reverse, y less than x, now we get the output as true because y value is less than x value. And we can also use another version, less than or equal to. For this case also we get the output as true. Next, arithmetic operators. First we will discuss about plus. Now we have two variables x and y. I want to add these two variables. We can do with plus operator. Y plus x. If we run, we get 50 as the output. And I want to subtract these two variables. We can use x minus y to subtract it. These are normal arithmetic operators which we are learning from our school days, and it works the same in this. Not only in JavaScript, in every programming language, these operators works in the same way. And if you want to multiply, you can use this star symbol, run it, we get 30 into 20, 600. And we can also use, let me change this value to 5, and x, I want to divide it, x with 5, we get output as 6. And the operator, if we use this symbol, we get the quotient as the output. If we use the divide symbol, we get 6. Right now, if we use it, we get the output as 0. And compound operators. Now we have variable x, okay, and I want to increment this variable by 5. Normally what we do, x equal to x plus 5, and if I print it, we get the output as 35. Okay, this same, since here we are incrementing 5 to the same variable, how we can write is, we can remove this x and combine these two operators. It also gives the same output. It is actually kind of short form. We call it as a compound operators. No, you need to put the plus before the equality operator. So this is the equality form. And same we can do for other operators also. If you put minus here, it reduces the 5 from the 30 value, 25. Next operator, increment operator. So this increment operator is used to increment one to the variable. Now we have x is 30. If I do x plus plus, this variable value gets incremented by value 1. So we can use this operator after the variable, or we can also use this operator before the variable. It gives the same result. But there is a difference when we use this operator in some expression. Let me show you that. Let y equal to 20. Let z equal to y plus x plus plus z. Now here what happens is y value 20 plus, first we are here we have the this plus plus operator as a prefix. So what it does is it will first increment the value 30 and it becomes 31 and adds to the y variable value 20. Now the output we get is 51. So okay, let me print here z. Output as 51. And if I change this plus plus after x, now how it works, like y variable value is 20 plus, here this is postfix. So how it works, like this x value is 30. So this 30 is given to this addition operator and 50 is assigned to z value. After that this x value will increment by 1. It becomes 31. Let me print x for better understanding. And if we run, we get 50 here and 31. So this is the difference between post increment and pre increment. If you are using just only for that variable, there is no, it will not make any difference. It will just increment by 1. But if we are using expression, it makes a difference. We can also use minus minus. This is decrement operator. What it does is it will plus plus increments the value by 1. It is decrements the value by 1. Now x value is 30. It becomes 29. Same we can also use before the variable name also. It also gives the same output. And here also difference is same, like if you use it just for a single variable, it will gives the same output. But if you use for in the expression based on that prefix and postfix, will give the different output. So, and the last arithmetic operator, exponential operator. I have a value 2. This exponential operator nothing but normally we calculate 2 square power 3, 2 power 4 exponential operator, this one. Now I want to calculate 2 power 4. 2 power 4 is 16, right? So let me print y. We run 16. Logical operators, single AND, double AND operator, single OR, double OR operator, and negation, and nullish, coalescing operator, nullish, coalescing, assignment operator. Up to negation we use it for Boolean variables, and these two we use it for any other variables. So first let's talk about single and double end. I have a variable x, its value is true, and y, its value is, change it to false. X and y. So you may know already this and operator returns true if left side and right side both expressions are true only, the overall output is true. Now left side is true but right side is false, so we get the output as false. If both true, then only we get output as true, otherwise for the remaining 3 cases we get the output as false. Now if we change this one to, we get the output true. And single and also works the same way. The only difference between single and double and is single and always checks left side and right side and returns the final result, whereas double and if first side value is false, it will not check the right hand side, because anyway right hand side is false, the overall expression will be false only, so it will not check the right hand side. So that is the only difference. Single and always checks the left side and right side expressions and returns the final result, but double and if left side is false, it will not check the right side. That is only the difference. And or symbol, if any one side, left side or right side variable value is true, the overall result is false, true. Now left side it is true, now we get the output as true only. We can also change to false, and we get false only when both variables are false. So its working is, when both variables are false, then only we get output as false, otherwise we get output as true. And singular operator also works the same, and here also the difference is same. Singular operator always checks left side variable and right side variable, it checks always, whereas double or operator, if first left side is true, it will not check the right side expression or right side variable, because the overall expression it should return true only. So that is the difference. Negation. So this is very straightforward. So what it does is, if x it has false, if I put this symbol, it will return true, it will reverse its value. And if it is true, if we use this operator, it converts its value to false. That's it. And next operator, nullish, coalescing operator. So how it works, like I have a variable x and its value is 20, and I want to assign this x to y equal to x. Normally before this operator, to perform null or undefined check, what we used to do, we used to use this double or operator, and here we used to put 20 as a default value. If x is null or undefined, it assigns 20 to y. If we print y and run, here we have variable 10, so it assigns 10 only to y. For example, if this value is null and if we run, so we get output 20. Why? Because x is null and it assigns 20 to y. So to achieve same functionality, in place of this double R, we can use this two question marks nullish operator. It also works the same way. If this x is not null and not undefined, it returns same x value to y. So now x is 10. So it is not null and not undefined. So it assigns 10 to y. For example, it is undefined or null. Now x is undefined. So what it does is it assigns this default value 20 to y. We get the output 20. Yeah, 20. And last operator, null is assignment operator. So here I have a variable x. So the overall requirement is I don't want this variable to be null or undefined. If it is null or undefined, I want to assign some default value to this one. So how we can write is x null equal to 20. And if we print, we get the output as 20. Why? Because the x value is undefined, so we assign 20. If x value is 10 and if we run again, we get the output as 10. Why? Because x is not null or undefined. It already has a variable, it already has a value, so this operator will not override that variable value. It simply keeps the original value as it is. If x variable value is null or undefined, then only it will assign this default value to variable x. So, and the final set of operators, bitwise operators. In real-time projects, we never use these operators. Actually, these bitwise operators we use on numbers. It internally converts the numbers into binary forms, ones and zeros, and on ones and zeros it performs this AND operation and OR operation, but we do not use them at all, so that's why I'm not discussing. If you want, you can explore on net. So these are all the different operators we have learned today. Assignment operators to assign it, comparator operators to check two numbers are equal or not, and to not equal to or not, and to check whether it is greater than to another compared to another number and less than, and arithmetic operators, plus, minus, to addition, subtract and compound operators, and less than and percentage operator, and increment operator and decrement operator, exponential operator, and logical operators, single and single or double R, and this negation one, and nullish operators. So we have learned these operators today, and in the previous video we also learned type of operator to know the data type of a particular variable value. And I recommend you to practice sample programs for all of these operators and get the real understanding. Thank you.